right, Shalom. I want to start off, as always, by giving all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rachah Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. And also honor and salutation to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word in sincerity and truth. All right, so another on the go show. You know, I was reading this morning, and I came across Sirach 19:1, and it resonated with me. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. So I've been what I've been trying to deal with in my own personal walk journey, if you will, is self-discipline, and you know, trying to find every opportunity to exercise, you know, self-discipline, and it's hard, man, especially when you know you've lived a life kind of just sitting around playing video games or you know, putting things off until the next day. And it's hard to, you know, discipline yourself when you've created or you've trained yourself in these bad habits for so long, and then now you try to break the bad habits. And I've been dealing with that. So of course I pray on it, and I came across a video that the elder Ariella had done. Well, I didn't come across it, let me not say it like that, but it was sent to the group chat, and you know, it had an interesting title, so it made me watch it. So I was watching it, and the video was "Protect Your Neck." So I recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. You know, go check out. You know, I think it's GMS Dallas in Class 3. Protect Your Neck, and what he spoke to was a couple different things, but what stuck out in my mind most was, you know, being mindful of the things that you ingest, right? And you know that you mentally ingest. You know, the things you listen to, the things you watch, the people you're around, and the things that they may say. When you allow those things to get inside you, you know, they can put the wrong mindset on you, right? So, you know, it was, you know, leading me into the things that I needed to hear that. And then this morning when I was reading the Sirach, Sirach 19:1, I'll try to paraphrase it the best I can. A laboring man that is given to drunkenness shall never be rich, and he that contemneth small things will fall little by little, right? And I was like, all right, what does that mean? So I kind of know what contemneth means, but I looked it up, and it means to, you know, to hold something in contempt, right? So if you contemn small things, meaning what? If you take something and go, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll just do it this one time and then that's it, right? Like when you think about eating certain things that you might eat, right? There's a lot of poisonous things that you can ingest in your body. I mean, if you say, oh, it's just one cake, or it's just one piece of candy, or you know, whatever you say, I'll get back right again tomorrow. Then little by little you start falling out of that mindset, man. Little by little, and that's what that scripture meant, man. And it resonated with me. And you put things off thinking that, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll start it tomorrow, or this is not. It's only a little bit. I'll just do it now, just this one time, and then I'll get right after that. But when you're trying to discipline yourself, you need to take every opportunity you can to do it, right? And not just you might be trying to discipline yourself to, I don't know, you might want to go on a long water fast or something, right? But you know everything else in your life, you're not disciplining yourself. So then when it comes to doing the water fast, that muscle hasn't been exercised, and as soon as you see a piece of bread or something, you go and eat it, man, because you haven't been taking those opportunities to exercise that muscle, right? And also what it speaks to is momentum, right? It says, he who can tempt the small things fall little by little, right? When you are working towards a goal, it's important to keep momentum, right? So when you start your day off, of course, with prayer, right? And that gets the ball rolling, so to speak, right? So you pray, and then you might have a stretching routine. You stretch, you go to the gym, work out a little bit, you come home, back to the house, you read. That's my routine. You read, take a shower, read a little bit more, then you take off. That's a good way to start your day, get your day rolling. And you need to get into that momentum and ride that wave of that momentum. And then every opportunity you have throughout your day, you try to exercise that discipline muscle, man. Because I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard, especially when you lived your life, just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Just, sitting around, and you get comfortable. If you if you sat on my couch, you'll know where I sit down most often. Let's put it that way. That bad boy is broken in real nice. But all jokes aside, you gotta ride that momentum, man, and never, even if you take a break, right? And you want to, like I said, ride the wave. If you want to, slow down a little bit and take a break and relax yourself even that should be a very short period of time. Because once that momentum, just like, what is it? What's that? An object in motion stays in motion until something stops it, right? And if you stop that momentum, what happens? You slowly come to a stop, and then it takes more energy and more force to start that momentum up again, So it's important to, keep that momentum going, So I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. I was hoping it would be at least 10 minutes, but it wasn't. But hopefully that was edifying, man. That's just something I'm going through. I figured I can't be the only one going through that. And that scripture in Sirach 19:1, it resonated with me. It was something else in the 5th verse too that spoke to the same thing, but I can't remember what it said. But anyway, again, hopefully that was edifying. I want to give all praises as always to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rachah B'Dash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, and honor and salutations to those of you who are of the hopeful elect. And with that, I say shalom.